Hey, First Beginnings. I'm Pastor Adam. I'm going to share a little devotional. I'm going to do this as quick as I can. Last night I met with our daycare advisory team and with Jenny, and she came up with this really great vision that I thought was wonderful. We want to share the love of Jesus by developing the lives of our children, spiritually, academically, socially, and physically. I thought that was great. And she's going to talk more about this. We want to share the love of Jesus by developing the lives of our children spiritually, academically, socially, and physically. As Jenny continues to talk more about this with you guys, keep in mind, you can't work harder and do that only, right? So this vision is not a matter of, if I just work hard and push it out, then I will share the love of Jesus more. No, that's not how it works. Here's what the Bible says. John 15:5 says, I am the vine. Jesus says it. I am the vine, you're the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Apart from Jesus, we can do nothing when it comes to sharing the love of Jesus. Apart from him, we can do nothing. It's like an apple tree doesn't push out an apple. Oh, I wish I could just produce an apple. All the apple tree has to do is be rooted. And it's going to produce, it just has to sit there and be in the sun, take in the nutrients, and it will produce the right kind of fruit. You can work hard and be a good daycare employee, but you can't work harder to share the love of Jesus more. It doesn't work that way. You have to be better to share the love of Jesus more. A shape that helps me remember this, I'm going to put down my iPad. A shape that helps me remember this is the semicircle. I'm going to draw it. This might be backwards for you, so I hope not. This semicircle represents the shape of a swinging pendulum, like in a clock. So imagine this. This is you, and we swing back and forth. Tick, tock, tick, tock. We have to have a rhythm in our life. Jesus says, abide in me. I hope that's not backwards for you. It might be, but if that's backwards for you, can you just have a little grace with me and just cooperate? So you know what I'm trying to say. So we abide with Jesus, and we can bear much fruit. We can share the love of Jesus. We can rest, and therefore we can work. We take in nutrients, like we eat, in order to work. Because apart from Jesus, we can do nothing. If you don't get this, you aren't going to have much love of Jesus to share. I can understand that what you guys are doing in our daycare can be a lot of hard work. They're crying, pooping their diapers. I get it, and it's stressful. But when you share the love of Jesus by developing the lives of the kids spiritually, academically, socially, and physically, I remembered all four. When you share the love of Jesus by developing those areas, what you're essentially doing is you're taking, like you have this cup. Imagine you have a little cup inside of you. And that cup needs to be filled with Jesus. And then when there's problems in your class, you're going to pour that cup, you're going to pour some Jesus out and share some love of Jesus. But if you don't have that cup filled with Jesus, guess what's going to come out? Adam, yourself. You're like, left to our own desires. We're sinful. We're born that way. If you have a bucket, let me say it this way. If you have a bucket filled with acid and the bucket gets kicked, what comes out? Acid. If you have a bucket filled with honey and you kick that bucket, honey's going to come out when it gets kicked. You guys get kicked, so to speak, a lot in our daycare. There's a lot of, rowdy kids. There's a lot of stress. But if you aren't filled up with Jesus, Jesus won't be the first thing that comes out. And I want to challenge each of us to make sure that we're keeping a consistent pattern in our lives. I could just imagine somebody saying, oh, you're telling me that I need to go get with Jesus in order to be a good daycare worker? Yeah. If you're not abiding with Jesus, if you're not eating your food, you will not be a good daycare worker because you're going to get too tired. And if you're not spending your time with Jesus, you aren't going to serve our children the best way that you can. So we need to be able to connect with God and refill our cups with Jesus. Cool, so that's my little thought, and hopefully this wasn't too long for you. I asked Jenny to collect some prayer requests from each of you, and however she's doing that, please get those to her. So thanks, guys. Praying for you all.